Hi everyone, hope you're all doing good. This is yet another video requested by my mate Archie The Rock Beast. This time he's asked me to talk about songs that I don't like off albums that I really do enjoy. This was a thread in the VC last year, but I never took part in it, so it's kind of like a belated thread response to that. He also did his own video as well after he suggested this to me, so yeah, it took me a bit of time to get round to making this video, but we're going to get onto it now. Go and check out Archie's channel as well, because he hasn't got enough subscribers. He's a cool guy, so yeah, let's just get straight into it. A couple of these albums I've got more than one song that I'm not a fan of, but we'll get to that when we get to it. We'll start off with the debut album by Testament, nearly lost the CD then, The Legacy. And yeah, this is a fantastic album, apart from the second to last track, Alone in the Dark. I hate that. I hate that chorus melody that Chuck Billy sings, Alone in the Dark. It's horrible. It just does my ears. Every time I hear it, I think, oh God, just shut up. I hate it, but the rest of the album is absolutely fantastic. If that song was cut, it might even be higher up than the New Order, I don't know. The second one I've got is the Black Album, obviously because it's black, by Metallica. It's, yeah, again, I think this is quite an underrated album. Maybe, I don't know whether it's overrated, but for me it's a little bit underrated. A lot of the deep tracks are better than singles. But for me, the song that I'm going to be talking about, if you know me, you know I absolutely despise this song more than anything. Nothing else matters. Hate it. It's a sellout charty crap song, and I hate it. And they play it every time they play live. They have to play that song, and it's so annoying. And yeah, I know James has said in the past, every time he sees Anthrax and they play Antisocial, that's his cue to go to get a beer or go to the toilet or something. If I saw Metallica again and they played Nothing Else Matters, that would be my cue to bugger off somewhere, for sure. Next one, Slipknot, All Hope Is Gone. I've got the t-shirt. It's my favourite Slipknot album by a mile. I love this album, it's so good. But there is one song that I could easily cut off this and it would make it better, and that is, again, second to last song, Snuff. For me, it's alright, but also I just think that it's a rehashed Stone Sour song, and for me I think it would work better if it was a Stone Sour song, you know, rather than a Slipknot song. It just doesn't fit right for me for Slipknot. It fits better for Stone Sour. That's really the only thing I've got against it, is it doesn't quite fit. But it's still, it's alright, but skippable. Next one is the new Bullet for My Valentine that came out last year. This is one of my, probably in the top 2 Bullet albums. It's absolutely fantastic, heavy as hell. I love the riffing on this. It's just so evil. But the song Rainbow Veins can get in the bin. I hate that song. It's just too modern metalcore for me. The rest of the album is like old school metalcore, really heavy. It's even got some like Machine Head vibes in there. But Rainbow Veins just sounds like one of these crappy commercial modern metalcore songs, and it absolutely sucks. I hate it. Okay. Next album, Ozzy Osbourne, No More Tears. Classic. Arguably the last really good Ozzy album, even though I think Scream is really awesome as well. And yeah, 10 out of the 11 songs are really great. But the song I hate is that one, Mama I'm Coming Home. I hate it. again, it's just got that real commercial pop, well not pop, but commercial ballady kind of MTV money vibe to that song, and I just never really clicked with it. It's just a skippable song for me. If it wasn't on that album, I think it'd be a lot better, but it is what it is. Next one, Killswitch Engage, Alive and Just Breathing. This is probably my favourite Killswitch album. However, there's one song that I really don't like. It's not my most hated song by them. I think that would be We Carry On, which is off Incarnate. That song is just awful, but the Element of One, it's just, I think it's one of them where if that song wasn't on there, it would just be 10 out of 10 album, but because there's that one song that's just not quite as good as the others, it just sort of falls a bit flat, that song for me. It's just a bit, you know, it's a bit more slower, and I don't know, I just don't think it's as good as the rest. So if you took that song off there, it would be a lot better, I think. Next one, Trivium, their new one, In the Court of the Dragon, that come out last year as well. This is probably one of the best Trivium albums. There's so many great tracks, but for me, this is where there's going to be technically two tracks. The first one is From Dawn to Decadence. I just think there's absolutely nothing going on in that song of any real note, to be honest. It sort of just starts and goes through and then finishes and leaves you with nothing really. And then the other one, No Way Back, Just Through. The song itself is actually pretty cool, but the chorus is utter trash. I hate the chorus, it's awful. It's worst, one of the worst choruses. It's just that typical generic chorus chords, and you know, the lyrics, he just says no way back, just through about 4 times, and that's the chorus. Is terrible. So yeah, get rid of that chorus, and From Dawn to Decadence, I think, be a perfect album. Next one, what's this, number 8? We've got Megadeth's Countdown to Extinction. Again, this is a fantastic album. Might get a little overlooked. For me, the middle is what I don't like. This Was My Life and Countdown to Extinction are just two very average, skippable songs that really just put a little downer on this album, because the other 9 tracks are fantastic. But it's just them two in the middle, sort of where it dips a bit for me. And if you take them 2 songs out, or even combine them for one song, it'd be a lot better. So yeah, not for me, them 2 songs. Second to last one, I've got Sacrament by Lamb of God. This is a brilliant album, but the song, once again in the middle, seems to be a trend. Descending, I've just never got that song. I mean, some people say it's really good, it's one of their best songs, but I have never really understood it. I just don't think that song is really good. Compared to the rest of the album, where you've got Redneck, Walk With Me in Hell, Foot to the Throat, Black and the Cursed Sun, Beating on Death's Door, so many great songs, and then you've got Descending in the middle, sort of falls a bit flat. It's just not that good for me. And the last one I'm going to talk about is Sepultura Chaos AD. This is a fantastic album. I do enjoy pretty much the whole thing, although if there was one song I would cut from this, it would be Kiowas. That song, it's basically just tribal stuff for like 3.5 minutes, and it's a bit dull and boring, doesn't really go anywhere. I mean, it probably would fit better on Roots, to be honest, than this album. But the rest of the album's fantastic. If you cut that song, it would be a perfect album. So that was my 10 albums with songs that I don't like, please go check out Archie's channel and have a go at this if you want. If you didn't do the thread last year when it was out, maybe we could start a new thread, rehashing the old thread. That'd be quite interesting. So yeah, thanks ever so much for watching. Until the next time, keep it metal.